for my very eyes. Gonna take it out while it's nice and hot. Gonna take it out while it's nice and hot. I'm gonna take it out while it's nice and hot. Gonna eat it up right on the spot. Challah in the oven, gonna watch it rise. Challah in the oven, gonna watch it rise. Challah in the oven, gonna watch it rise right before my very eyes. Shir hallelujah, shir hallelujah, shir hallelujah, shiru, shir hallelujah, shir hallelujah, shiru, 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 shir chadash, shiru, 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 shir chadash, shiru, 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 shir chadash, l'Adonai, shiru, shir hallelujah, shir hallelujah, shir hallelujah, shiru. Shir hallelujah, shir hallelujah, shiru, 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 shir chadash, shiru, 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 shir chadash, shiru, 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 shir chadash, l'Adonai, shiru, shir hallelujah, shir hallelujah, shir hallelujah, shiru, shir hallelujah, shir hallelujah, shiru, 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 shir chadash. Shiru, 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 shir chadash. Shiru, 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 shir chadash. L'Adonai. Shiru, shir hallelujah, shir hallelujah, shir hallelujah. Shiru, shir hallelujah, shir hallelujah, hallelujah. Bim.
Ready? Shabbat Shalom.
Good Shabbos.
Good to be with folks. We're going to get started, as always, with some music to get us warmed up. Little music to enliven our spirits and get us ready for Shabbat.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Friday, 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 Friday night when sun goes down. Friday, 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 Friday night when sun goes down. What a wonderful Shabbat sound, singing, dancing all around. Friday, Friday night when the sun goes down. First thing we do is light the candles. We're going to light the candles. We light the candles for Shabbat. Light the candles, gonna light the candles, light the candles, it's Shabbat. Friday, 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 Friday night when the sun goes down. Friday, 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 Friday night when the sun goes down. What a wonderful Shabbat sound, singing, dancing all around. Friday, Friday night when the sun goes down. Second thing we do is drink some juice. After we say Kiddush, we drink our juice on Shabbat. Drink some juice. After we say Kiddush, we drink some juice on Shabbat. Friday, 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 Friday night when the sun goes down. Friday, Friday, Friday night when the sun goes down. What a wonderful Shabbat sound, singing, dancing all around. Friday, Friday night when the sun goes down. Last time for a week. Eat some challah after we say a bracha. We eat some challah. It's Shabbat. Eat some challah after we say a bracha. We eat some challah on Shabbat. Friday, 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 Friday night when the sun goes down. Friday, 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 Friday night when the sun goes down. What a wonderful Shabbat sound, singing, dancing all around. Friday, Friday night when the sun goes down. Say Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. To everyone in our home, we say Shabbat Shalom. It's Shabbat. Say Shabbat Shalom. To everyone in our home, we say Shabbat Shalom. And Shabbat. Friday, 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 Friday night when the sun goes down. Friday, 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 Friday night when the sun goes down. What a wonderful Shabbat sound, singing, dancing all around. Friday, Friday night when the sun goes down. Goes down. Bim, bum, bim, 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 bum. Bim, 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 bum. Bim, bum, bim, 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 bum. Bim, 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 bum. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom to you and all of my friends.
Let's make some candles.
Shabbat candles burning bright. Shabbat candles burning bright. Shabbat candles, they're burning bright. Let us know it's a Friday night. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all of my friends. Shabbat Challah, it's so good to eat. Shabbat Challah, good to eat. Shabbat Challah, it's good to eat. It's a special Shabbat treat. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all of my friends. With Shabbat day, it's my favorite day. Shabbat day, it's my favorite day. Shabbat day, it's my favorite day. It's the day I get to say Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all of my friends.
All right, we're going to light our Shabbat candles to bring in Shabbat. Tomorrow we'll also be lighting candles to bring in Pesach, to bring in Passover. So we will light our candles and then join in our blessing over our Shabbat lights. So we make one circle for ourselves and one circle for our family, one circle for all the people in the world. We join in our blessing.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kirishanu b'mitzvotav Vetzivanu lehadlikne shel Shabbat.
We continue with Lecha Dodi. We sing the words Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Panei Shabbat Nikabla. We welcome the Shabbat presence into our congregation, and we add the words Shabbat Shalom Umevorach, wishing each other a Shabbat of blessing and of peace.
Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Panei Shabbat Nikabla Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Panei Shabbat Nikabla Shabbat Shalom Shabbat Shalom Shabbat Shalom Umevorah Shabbat Shalom Shabbat Shalom Shabbat Shalom Umevorah Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Panei Shabbat Nikabla Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Panei Shabbat Nikabla
Baruchu are called to prayer.
La 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamevorah. Baruch Adonai Hamevorah Leolam Vaed. Hamevorach leolam vaed.
Continue with Shema Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
may be seated. Mi Chamocha, our song of freedom this week. Starting tomorrow night, we celebrate Passover as we celebrate leaving Egypt. Avadim hayinu ata b'nei chorim. Once we were slaves, now we are free. We remember that each time we sing Mi Chamocha.
And we'll use a Seder melody to sing Mi Chamocha this time. Mi Chamocha Ba'elim Adonai, Mi Chamocha Nedar Bakodesh, Nora Tehilot O Sefelen Malechutecha Rauvanecha Bokei Ayam Lifnei Moshe uMiriam Se'eli Anu ve'amaru Adonai Imloch Le'olam va'ed Adonai Imloch Le'olam va'ed Adonai Imloch Le'olam va'ed.
We connect ourselves to, in a moment, to all the people who came before us, to our parents and our grandparents and our great-grandparents and our great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandparents, all the way back to Abraham and Sarah, with our Avot Ve'imahot prayer. The one we use is slightly abbreviated. We'll start with the words Adonai Tzvatai Tiftach, asking God to open our mouths that words of blessing and goodness may come forth, and then we'll continue with our Avot and Imahot prayer.
Adonai Sefatai Tiftach Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha. Adonai, open my mouth so that I can pray to you with all my heart. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah. Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah.
Our Torah, it is said, is a tree of life to all those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy.
Eitz Chaim hi lemachzikim ba b'tocheha me'ushar. Eitz Chaim hi lemachzikim ba b'tocheha me'ushar. Shalom, 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 shalom. Shalom, shalom. It is a tree of life. The those who hold fast to it, all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life. The those who hold fast to it, all who embrace it are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom. Shalom, 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 shalom.
Everyone can sit. So since Passover starts tomorrow in the evening, I thought I would share a Passover story today. This is from somebody who is from our area, Naomi Howland, and it's adapted. You'll see the story. It's familiar to other stories that you might have heard at one point. Inside Mr. Cohen's bakery, the racks were filled with Passover matzah. The baker rolled out the last scraps of dough. He added a bit here and a pinch there and shaped a little man. He pricked the dough all over, popped it into the oven, had to be all quick because it has to bake all in 18 minutes, and closed the door. Mr. Cohen was busy cleaning up when suddenly he smelled the matzah almost burning. He hurried to open the oven and open the door, but the minute he did, that piece of matzah jumped out and said, "Hot from the oven, I jumped and ran, so clever and quick, I'm the matzah man." And off that rascal ran, around the sacks of flour, between the legs of the baker, and right out the door. "Stop, matzah man, stop," cried Mr. Cohen, and he began to chase the little matzah man. Well, through the village they raced, and a red hen spied the little matzah man, crisp and crackly, running by. The matzah man said, "Hot from the oven, I jumped and ran, so clever and quick, I'm the matzah man." "Stop, matzah man," clucked the red hen. You will make a tasty treat for my chicks." The little matzah man looked at the red hen, stuck his nose in the air and said, "I've run from the baker whose matzah is best, and canoodle, canoodle, canoe, I'll run away from you too." And off he went over the fence. What do we think is next? Well, Cousin Tilly was sampling her tender Passover brisket when a toasty little matzah man rushed past her door. The matzah man teased her, saying, "Hot from the oven, I jumped and ran, so clever and quick, I'm the matzah man." "Stop, matzah man," called Cousin Tilly. "You'd be the perfect mouthful for my delicious brisket." Well, the matzah man wagged his finger at Cousin Tilly and said, "I've run from the baker whose matzah is best, and from the red hen who left eggs in her nest, and canoodle, canoodle, canoe, I'll run away from you too." And the little scamp raced off down the road. Aunt Bertha was out shopping in her brand new shoes. She saw the crunchy matzah man running toward her. The matzah man said, "I jumped from the oven, hot and ran, jumped and ran, so clever and quick, I'm the matzah man." "Oh, please stop, matzah man," cooed Aunt Bertha. "You would just look adorable on the Passover table." Well, the little matzah man made a rude face at Aunt Bertha and boasted, "I've run from the baker whose matzah is best, and from the red hen who left eggs in her nest, from old Cousin Tilly with brisket-filled pan, and canoodle, canoodle, canoe, I'll run away from you too." And he scooted around the corner. Grandpa Solly was chopping onions for his special Passover gefilte fish, and he was crying from the onions because he was chopping them, and the made him cry. But he could still see the matzah man through his tears. The matzah man said, "Hot from the oven, I jumped and ran, so clever and quick, I'm the matzah man." "Stop, matzah man," cried Grandpa Solly. "You'd be delectable nosh with this gefilte fish." Little matzah man put his hands on his hips and bragged, "I've run from the baker whose matzah is best, and from the red hen who left eggs in her nest, from old Cousin Tilly with a brisket-filled pan, and big Auntie Bertha in high heels she ran, and canoodle, canoodle, canoe, I'll run away from you too." And he sped across the bridge. Miss Axelrod was dropping the last matzah ball into her chicken soup when the brown little matzah ball ran past. He shouted, "Hot from the oven, I jumped and ran, so clever and quick, I'm the matzah man." The little matzah man had such chutzpah. He said, "I've run from the baker whose matzah is best, and from the red hen who left eggs in her nest, from old Cousin Tilly with brisket-filled pan, and big Aunt Bertha in high heels she ran. Then Grandpa Solly from onions he's crying, and canoodle, canoodle, canoe, I'll run away from you too." And zippity-zip, away he went. What do we think is next? A gray goat was pulling tender young radishes out of the garden when he noticed the little tasty looking matzah man. The matzah man stamped his foot and said proudly, hot from the oven I jumped and ran, so clever and quick, I'm the matzah man. Stop, matzah man, bleated the goat. I would like to have a bite of you. The little matzah man laughed and said, I've run from the baker whose matzah is best, and from the red hen who left eggs in her nest, from old cousin Tilly with brisket-filled pan, and big Aunt Bertha in high heels she ran. Then Grandpa Solly from onions he's crying, and then from Miss Axelrod matzo balls flying, and canoe, I'll run away from you too. And he hurried past the goat. And just at that moment, young Mendel Fox came to the door of his house. What a commotion! Mendel saw the little matzah man running down the street, chased by the gray goat, by Miss Axelrod, Grandpa Solly, Auntie Bertha, Cousin Tilly, the red hen, and Mr. Cohen the baker. The matzah man looked back over his shoulder and panted, hot from the oven I jumped and ran, so clever and quick, I'm the matzah man. Stop, matzah man, Mendel said. I'll help you. Hide behind me. The matzah man flattened himself behind Mendel. They're getting closer, Mendel shouted. Hurry, get behind the cushion. The matzah man covered himself with the pillows on the chair. I can still see you, cried Mendel. They're coming up the steps. Quick, hide here. And the matzah man jumped up on the table and slipped beneath the matzah cover. Mr. Cohen looked around. Did you see a little piece of matzah run this way, he asked. Mendel shrugged. Miss Axelrod peeked under the table. The red hen picked up the cushion on Grandpa Solly's chair. No one could find the matzah man, so one by one, the tired guests plopped down at their seats. Let's begin the Seder, said Mendel. He handed his grandfather the plate of matzah. Grandpa Solly reached under the matzah cover. Snap! The matzah was broken. The plate was passed around the table. Tasty matzah, said the gray goat between bites. Now the horseradish was making Grandpa Solly cry. He nibbled a piece of matzah, so crunchy and delicious, he said through his tears. Best matzah we ever ate, agreed Cousin Tilly, Auntie Bertha, and Miss Axelrod. The red hen pecked at her matzah. Quick, 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 crispy. Mr. Cohen smiled. Everybody ate a piece of matzah except Mendel Fox. He had 2 pieces. And that was the end of the matzah man. Shabbat Shalom, Chag Pesach Sameach. Have a wonderful Passover. And a song.
Matzah, matzah man. I'm gonna be the matzah man. Matzah, matzah man. I'm gonna be the matzah. Sweet charoset, I love it. I love sweet charoset, yeah. With some maror and some matzah, it makes me want to, hey, 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 matzah, matzah man. I wanna be the matzah man, matzah, matzah man. I wanna be the matzah.
So just a couple announcements for you at home. Just to let people know that next week is our Shabbat Together service, and our 6th and 7th grade classes will be helping to lead. We'll be having a BYO Hasidic dinner prior to the service. We'll be providing some additions, but that will be what's happening there. And then a Hasidic oneg after the Shabbat service. So that's our service for next week. And we wish everybody a really happy Passover. We're going to end with our family blessing and wish you Chag Sameach.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you with good, and keep you safe.
Yair Adonai panav elecha vichuneka.
May God be with you and be kind to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha. V'yasem lecha shalom, shalom.
May you always know that God is close, and may God give you the gift of peace. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Chag Pesach Sameach.
That's, I think, our